All right, Granddad is going to make a Dutch oven apple cobbler, but he doesn't like the cake cobbler. He likes the real crust and the apples. And so we're going to have an apple cobbler in a Dutch oven. And we do it the easy way, so we take the ready-made Pillsbury pie crust and we line I put a little smear of Crisco. Well, you're going to cook the apple cobbler and we're going to have it on YouTube. Okay, so you smear a little Crisco just to make the crust stick nicely. And then you put one big one right in the middle, and then you cut it in strips and put strips around and stick them around the sides so that you have the pie crust. Now then, I had already cooked, because in the summer we were in the mountains and we got many apples, fresh apples. We sliced them up, we put a little fruit fresh on them. We took the peels off because I have people in the family who don't want the peels in their cobbler. So we made, put them in a big pot and put brown sugar and white sugar and apple juice because we like the apple flavor. And you could use a little water, but I think I prefer the apple juice. And then we use cinnamon, a tiny bit of cloves, ground cloves, and cooked it until we have the pie filling. And here's the pie filling. We got lots of pie filling. And we're going to pour it in there in a little bit. And Granddad has the coals going outside. We'll take it out and we'll put it on the coals.
They need the camera on that in there now.
What I had to do was cook it in 2 pots because the motorhome doesn't carry big pots. So we have apples and apple juice and sugar and cinnamon and a tiny bit of cloves and some butter. Okay, so I'm rolling out another top of pie crust and just nope, not going to do that. I'm going to stick it to it before I put it on there so it'll be big. The pie crust is smaller than the Dutch oven. So I need the Dutch oven. I need the pie crust to be the same size as the Dutch oven. So what I'm going to do is trim this and stick it to the outside so it'll make this crust big. Right here. And Granddad says that the charcoals have quit smoking, so that means they're ready to go. So what we're going to do is put this crust, and I'll probably need I've already used about 2 or 3 crusts in this big skillet. So we're going to put this on there, and I'll just fill in the gaps with some more crust. There we go. One more. They all have to be room temperature or they'll break. So these are room temperature. Oh, I know what I can do. I can fold it in quarters. That's what I'll do. I'll fold it in quarters. And then we'll put it on top. Yeah, that's gonna work. And just lay it on top. It's real juicy because we have to have lots of juice in our cobbler. My husband Granddad loves cobbler with lots of juice and lots of crust. Now then, we'll take this out to Granddad's fire and he'll put the coals on the bottom and on the top. I think we probably need to make some little steam holes in it and get it more even. Okay, we put the lid on and then we need some muscles to carry this out because it's way too heavy. It may take 2 of us. Okay, can I help you?
Nope.
Okay. There's Granddad. And you put how many coals on the bottom?
13.
13 coals on the bottom. And how many on top? 26. We have a book that tells us how many coals to use. He's making a YouTube.
Okay, can we get a better thing right here?
Oh, that's all right.
You know my perfection.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's taking a picture of that.
All right.
Just an edge.
Yeah, and he edits out what.
Hey, when you're in the motorhome, you use a towel,
Use what
right?
you got.
No, actually, what we use is this wooden folder.
Okay, I want that. How do you make holes in that?
Oh, Tommy made those. He used horseshoes. So, because we're on concrete, we don't want to damage the concrete. So the rack is up off the concrete to protect that. But when you're camping out, you don't have to be that careful. Okay, and he positions it, and how often do you turn that? Every 15 minutes he has to turn it so it doesn't get too brown in one spot. Okay, 15 minutes.
15 minutes later.
We'll make him one of them horseshoe deals to fit the bottom of this pan.
Hi, this is Real Monty. You're in the coffee
Nice.
house.
Put a few more horseshoes in it. Good, that doesn't see it.
Quarter turn of the pot and a quarter turn of the lid.
Yeah, they're just
Very carefully. Got it?
Got it.
Oh boy, perfect.
Need a little more or about right?
No, I think it's about right. If you can just keep it warm now.
I keep it warm.
We can go eat, and then we'll have our ice cream and apple cobbler. Okay, we're gonna dip out this wonderful cobbler. It's got apples and cinnamon and sugar. And then we have extra crust because lots of people like extra crust. We just...
How's your cobbler?
Very good.